All right. Well, this is our first podcast with I am Alonzo and I am with Jake over here.
Hey Jake, I'm Alonzo.
So I haven't really properly introduced Alonzo, but he is my buddy and we've been friends for like ever,
2 months.
basically. 2 months. Not like 20 years or anything.
Shoot,
Um,
feels like it.
so this is our first podcast. What should we call this, Alonzo?
Dude, I feel like that's something we need to get into today.
Yeah.
Like, we need to put our noggins together and figure out what we're gonna call this thing that's gonna turn into millions of views over
Okay.
hopefully not 10 years.
Um, well, I like the word noggin, so I think what we can definitely introduce the
You know
word
what?
noggin.
I was really thinking about that today. What was I thinking about? I was like, we could be called. What was it? All right, just continue on with what you were saying.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue on.
Are we gonna be like Noggin, like the Nick show, like the Nick channel?
Uh,
What we talk about
yes. This is the naked night.
Nick at night.
Okay, so we're gonna start this off with Alonzo. What is? Let me think of a question. To get to know each other a little bit better and to know the audience to know us, what is your favorite uh, childhood TV show growing up?
My favorite childhood TV show. Well, everybody's gonna answer SpongeBob, fucking Ed and Eddie. You know
Okay.
Disney Channel shows.
Yeah.
But one show I think I really enjoyed as a kid was Fairly Odd Parents.
Really?
Dude, just the concept of having two people that can make any wish you want come true was always like the coolest to me.
Okay. Fairly Odd Parents. Interesting. Did you see that new show where they have the new Fairly Odd Parents, but like Fairly Odder TV show?
Isn't it like a mix of live action and
Yeah, it is.
animation?
It doesn't look
It
good. It doesn't look
it doesn't look
classic.
it. I
Let,
don't think anything that Nick is putting out right now is
let
that
me
good.
let me see if I can show you. Ah, ooh, man, here we go. Okay. I'm gonna paste this right here. Mm, bam, here it is. Wow, look at that.
Bro, what why in the hell are they putting logic in this shit?
No way. Oh man, let me see if I can find
Bro,
another one.
why does Wanda look like she's fucking zooted up, bro?
Okay, yeah, this is another good one. All right, this one's a good one. See if I can post this one.
Let's see.
Oh my God, yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is
Man,
exactly what it looks like on the act. Just as a still frame of the TV show.
man, this does not look.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's a little cringy. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little cringy.
Yeah, it's a little cringy. Let's see. I wish we can go back to, what? I really don't wish we can go back to the days. I wish we could just keep what we have and come up with something new.
Yeah,
Like, why are you trying to revive this shit?
no, I agree. I agree. It does. It's not a original.
It
Is
doesn't feel
it?
original. It feels like they're trying to push what we had that was successful into a new generation, which I don't think is that successful.
Yeah, I agree. I
And
agree.
then
And
like everybody from our generation is just shitting on it, like
yeah, no,
causing bad memories.
absolutely. And the stuff that we used to watch as kids, it's when you when you try to compare it to the stuff now, it's almost like it's been dumbed down and less uh uh I'm not going to say mature or adult, but that is what it is. I mean, the stuff that we used to watch was so mature for its time, and we learned so much. We had so many heartfelt TV shows and even episodes that were so touchy to
Close,
us, close
yeah,
to
close to
us.
your heart. Yeah.
And now we have just these cringy and unoriginal ideas from old TV shows that used to be way popular because they pioneered storytelling as as when we were children.
So one example I want to give, me scrolling on TikTok as everybody does, I come across I come across two clips of SpongeBob.
Hmm.
So I don't know if you remember that episode of the one where he had anchor arms, right?
Oh yeah.
So the anchor arms episode was pretty fucking funny to me, especially the clip I saw. It a competition where everybody's throwing the anchors. So first big ass fish comes up, throws the anchors, hits the guy measuring the shot, and is like, 350 feet.
Yeah.
And then the announcer's like, let's get a replay, and it hits him in the exact same place.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's funny. Just me explaining that to you. You don't even have to see it in front of you. It's funny.
Hmm.
Now, the second clip I saw of SpongeBob was from, I guess, a more recent episode where Mrs. Puff gives another fish a driver's license, and here comes SpongeBob like a fucking gremlin. Like, hey, Mrs. Puff, I see you've given somebody a driver's license. And fucking being the most creepiest motherfucker, like, hey, can I see that? And he grabs
Yeah.
the license and starts rubbing on it really strangely.
uh,
Like,
uh,
what the hell? What are they doing to SpongeBob?
hmm.
Why SpongeBob?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. No,
It used
I
to be high. It used to be highbrow comedy. Okay,
hmm.
I'm talking about like Dave Chappelle ain't got nothing on SpongeBob, bro. Back
Yeah,
in the day.
absolutely. And I think in a lot of those Nickelodeon shows, don't even get me started on Nickelodeon, but like a lot of the Nickelodeon shows were the pinnacle of introducing uh, 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 social interaction to
Yeah.
each other. Like I remember in middle school going up to friends and being like, "Did you see that last episode of Drake and Josh?" Or man, I really love Zoe 101 and stuff like that. And we that's how we started talking. And it was, but now Nickelodeon is completely different. Uh, and apparently there's horror stories of Nickelodeon at that time. And
Yeah.
what's her name? Jeanette McCurdy. She
Yeah.
released this book about the about her experience through iCarly and with Miranda Cosgrove and Victorious, and even had small. Apparently, it had a. She mentions Drake and Josh and Zoe 101 in there too, and she unleashes
Yeah.
like
She went so in. She called it. I'm glad my mom died.
yeah,
Like that.
she
If that
popped off.
She went off, bro.
Yeah,
She
she
was going for
did.
like a nuke, bro. She was going
Yeah.
for heads, bodies, bodies, bodies.
Bodies. Didn't say body of fool. But I would have to
Yeah.
say my favorite childhood TV show would have to be would definitely have to be Zoe 101. I
Is that what
loved
we want to win?
I love Zoe 101.
Man,
Man,
too bad she
this
couldn't close them legs.
yeah, the show had to be canceled because this chick right in the middle ended up getting pregnant
Yep. And
and
Nickelodeon with their, oh, we want to save the kids.
yep,
Didn't want that to be put on.
and it wasn't by this guy and I was super salty about that because I wanted this guy to win. I wanted this dude to win. And he
Yeah.
was yeah, he was the pinnacle of me wanting a male protagonist to win the girl and graduate college and have a good life and it all just
You
went
know,
downhill.
you know what I will say though, and I'm pretty sure like Cartoon Network did it right
I
because
agree.
look, like do they have their share of like letting stuff, be rerun and rerun? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But they also come out with a lot of like interesting concepts. Like
Hmm.
Infinity Train, even though that's getting nuked off HBO Max.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't watched it, but it looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you got classics like Courage. You got Ed, Ed and Eddie. You got motherfucking damn, what's some
Oh,
other cartoon network?
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Hell
Do you remember
yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
Bravo? Man, Johnny
Yeah.
Bravo
Hell
was.
yeah, Johnny Bravo.
Oh, mama.
Hoo, ha, hoo.
Oh, mama.
Oh. the
Oh,
like
that
the
was.
original simp, but
Yeah.
he was a cool
Uh,
ass simp.
yeah, bro. He was awesome. He definitely. He definitely. Every time I think about uh uh trying to like get a girl's number or something, I always think of Johnny Bravo. Because he was it. He was it. And then
You
don't even
guys
get me
should.
started on Courage.
Oh, dude, Courage. That shit went hard.
That shit
For no,
was
that
dark.
shit went hard for no reason.
Yes, it went hard and it went dark and it was probably one of the heaviest. If a cartoon network, if a children's TV show could be metal as fuck, it was Courage.
Don't even get me started about back in the day with Justice League.
Oh,
Justice League.
dude, bro, yeah,
Justice League went
absolutely.
hard.
Teen Titans was dark too. That shit got
Dude, I be seeing
dark.
clips of Teen Titan. I'm like, God damn, I don't remember it being this dark. It was an episode of Robin. Slade was fucking with Robin, and nobody else was able to see him. So they're like, "Are you sure you see Slade? Are you
Hmm.
trying to get at this guy so much that you're losing your mind?" And Slade was actually trying to fuck this guy up.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
thought he was crazy.
There was this one when I was a kid. I remember I used to love Power Rangers. I used to watch Power Rangers all the time. When I was a kid, there was this one Power Rangers. I remember it specifically. It was Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, and
Mm.
there was a backstory of the uh, uh, Magna Defender. I think it is his name. But oh, let me see if I can find him. Um, but it was Power Rangers. Oh, Magna Defender. Here it is. Yeah, let me open this one up. Oh man, yeah, this brings back times. But anyways, um, they did a backstory on him where he had a child,
Yeah,
and um, him and his child used to run this world that they were on. They had their own world and they had their own family and stuff like that.
yeah,
And this group of thugs, like enemies, like aliens and shit, apparently jumped him and his kid. Like you actually see these group of 4 or 5 like alien like thugs 3,000 years ago uh jumped this man and his little boy and beat the fuck out of them and killed the kid. And they damn this guy into some 3,000 year long hell or something or eternity, and he finds out a way to escape into the realm into the real world, the current life that the Power Rangers are in right now, and he's seeking revenge on the aliens that are still alive 3,000 years later, and he sacrifices himself to save the whole world, all the Power Rangers, and defeats his enemies and reunites himself with his kid. It's freaking dark, dude. It's
yeah.
dark. It was dark
Damn.
as shit.
Yeah, you just caused a little bit of depression in me
Yeah,
just
it
by that.
was tough, dude. It was hard to watch because you actually see them jump. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, man. Oh, no way. Okay, here it is. Wow, this brings back a lot of shit. This was to the left, that's his little boy, and that's him, and they're holding hands.
Mm.
And yeah, and that's after he sacrifices himself and he reunites with this little boy. But yeah, it's hard to watch and you see them jump that kid, and the kid's like It's okay, Dad, I'll protect you. And then he gets fucking just, his shit gets rocked and he gets straight bodied. And you just see his body drop. And this guy like screams out, no, and he gets damned to hell for like 3,000 years. It's hard to watch. Yeah, it's tough.
I
Shit's
don't know.
tough. Shit's real tough.
Dino Thunder Power Rangers. I don't know
Dino
why I've
Thunder.
always liked Power Rangers when there were only three of them, but I
Yeah,
felt like
okay.
that shit went hard.
Yeah, Dino Thunder. That was a good one. I remember Dino Thunder. I remember it did start off as three, and then it kind of built itself from there, and then they ended up adding like a couple more characters into it. But yeah, there was only three in the beginning. Here it is. Yeah, here's one of the pictures. Dino Thunder's good.
Yeah.
Um,
Then they
so
added the Black and the White Ranger.
oh yeah, they did. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Oh man, this brings back a whole lot of memories.
Yes. Holy crap.
Okay,
You can't
so
tell me that shit ain't cool.
so that guy in the middle, the Red Ranger,
Mhm.
him and his wife was arrested recently for uh
Jake, why are you the resident Power Rangers Authorian?
I don't know. But anyways, that Red Ranger, him and his wife was arrested for some kind of like burglary or something.
Holy crap.
And that chick uh the 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 yellow ranger, she's actually a profound actress now. She does a lot of stuff. Granted, it's not a lot of big stuff, but she does a lot of TV character actors, and she's a good character actor. And she's definitely successful. So she's probably the most well, no, never mind. The guy all the way to the left, right there, he's probably the most successful Power Ranger of all time, and he will be, like, ever. I don't know how I know so much about this, but I do.
Dude, they need
Um,
to come up with a Power Rangers fighting game.
oh, dude, that'd be so cool. There was a Dino Thunder video game for the PS2. I remember playing, and that was really good. That was really good. Let me see if I can find it. PS2. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's really cool. You could play as all the Megazords.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was really cool. It was only Megazords only.
Oh.
Yeah, here it is.
Holy crap.
I might have to find this for the channel.
Dude, us playing this
Yeah.
freaking
Oh my
Megazord.
God, yes. It was so legendary for its time. I remember now. It was so legendary for its time because it was actually like open world. It was actually like a free roam
Oh,
kind of thing. You can actually walk around and do random stuff if you wanted to. You can destroy things. It was a destructible world. It was so cool.
mm,
I'm gonna have
right.
to play that for the
That's
channel
that's
because
cool.
that was probably the coolest thing I've. And you could only play as one of the Dino Megazords, but you can
Yeah.
unlock them all, and you can become a Megazord and just free roam around, just destroy stuff. It was super
Man,
cool.
what who in Japan thought of the concept of, okay, these people in colorful uniforms and helmets get inside these robots.
Hmm.
That's pretty freaking cool in its own. But hold up, wait a minute, think about it. Put the robots together and just sell a bunch of this shit to Americans and their
Huh.
kids.
Yeah. I
And then a random guy
don't
from the
know.
South will begin to become a historian and tell you when all the actors from these Power Rangers shows got arrested.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them have had their controversies. Um.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking, for the podcast, we can just talk about just about anything. We've already talked about our favorite TV shows, as a child, and we definitely can talk more about that. But I think we can definitely openly talk about movies, music, games, cars, guns, shit like that. I mean, I'll probably mostly be talking about the guns. I love guns. Um,
Dude, it's crazy. Anytime we're in a Call of Duty match, I'm like, "Hey Jake, I'm running this gun," and he just starts spouting off.
I
Oh,
love
the
guns.
QBZ. It's a Chinese gun. It's actually supposed to be chambered in this caliber, but in the game they only had it chambered in this caliber, which is kind of dumb.
Wait, what gun did you say?
I just brought up the QBC as like as a example.
Okay, yeah, the QVC 5.56, not bad. Okay. Um, lately though, what I've been learning about as far as guns is in a probably like the 80s and 90s there was the Department of Energy for guarding their nuclear facilities released a cult version a cult uh 9 millimeter full auto version of the AR. um Let me see if I Department of Energy, Cult Department of Energy. Yeah, people called it the Breacher because it was the really interesting. Um, because it was the see it has an upper and lower receiver of the AR, but
Uh-huh.
it has the barrel. It has it's people call it's technically suppressed. But it was chambered. It has a chamber of 9 millimeter. Some will
Huh.
argue that I think someone said it was also in 10 millimeter. I don't know how correct that was, but these were used for the Department of Energy in guarding nuclear facilities back in the 80s and 90s. Mostly, I think in the 90s though. Um, and I think that's really cool. And I was reading about that earlier today.
That
Um,
looks that looks so awkward to hold.
it is, yeah. People called it like a breacher because of the short barrel, and you can easily kind of like go around corners with it and stuff like that, and tight spaces. But that's just a word of mouth kind of thing. Um, but yeah, that's basically what I was reading about today. Really cool
Hmm,
stuff.
interesting. What's the weirdest rabbit hole you've ever been down?
Ooh,
Or what is a rabbit hole that you've been down lately?
um, a rabbit hole. Yikes. Oh, just in general or
Yeah,
as
just in
okay.
general.
Oof. Well, I went down a YouTube rabbit hole one time. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I was, what was I doing? Part of it, I fell asleep and I woke up to something completely different. Um, I was watching, because I really like, to help me calm down, I really like watching satisfying videos of restorations.
Dude,
And
same.
I've been watching, especially knife restorations and stuff like that. And so I was watching the knife restorations of some long blades and short blades, and then I kind of fell asleep, and because that was my main purpose was to fall asleep to it.
Yeah.
And I wake up and I'm seeing rugs being cleaned and stuff like that. And I'm
Dude,
like,
those,
oh,
those are some pretty nice videos
yeah, the
too.
rug cleaning was really good. And I just watched that for like 15, 20 minutes straight. And then I fell asleep again. And
You woke
all
up
of
to
us,
conspiracy theories.
no, I woke up to horses and elephants being cleaned and pressure washed.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I roll over and then I hear scoop, scoop. And it's a fucking horse getting pressure washed by some guy. It was weird. It was weird. And it was just, it's not so much a rabbit hole, but it was more like the events leading up to again, it's cleaning, and it's sure you can consider it restoration of a horse.
The- I'm
But
surprised you didn't end up in the horse hoof videos. Have you seen those?
I have not. No.
Where they take, especially this is big on TikTok, where they're taking like overgrown hoofs of these horses and these animals that with hooves and kind of like shaving them down. And sometimes when you shave them down, what is it? An abscess will start to like build up inside of their hooves, which is just a
Oh.
ball of pus. So in order to relieve them, you gotta shave them off until you get to a point where the abscess pops. And
Mm.
people are like, "Oh, that's the most satisfying part." I'm like, "This shit is
Yeah,
nasty."
that's nasty, bro. Today, oh my God. Today was I was so backstory. I'm a delivery driver for a dealership, and I was just driving down the road, and on the opposite lane, I see a car smash a deer, like just freaking head on hit it, and this deer tries to get up and tries to run away. It ends up getting up, but I will not forget it. I look over and I watch the deer run. Its back left leg is completely snapped and it's dangling, and this deer
No
is
way.
it was is running as fast as it can while this back leg is just jumping around and ragdolling. It was the most brutal shit I've seen in a long time, and it was kind of traumatic too because I'm just listening to like some of my favorite music, and I look over and I see just just straight brutality, and I'm like, oh my god, like it was graphic. It was graphic. Yeah, but
Yeah,
that thing ended up running away, but I think it's already fucked its life up. And it was a tough thing to watch, I'm not gonna lie.
dude, I saw this other video on TikTok, right? Where this dude is like, "Hey, go run and do a flip." It was like a group of kids, and so the kid is running to go do, a cartwheel or a flip or whatever. And as he's starting to really like about to do it, you see a ball of, a ball of fluff coming out of the tree, like a huge sack of fluff.
Mhm.
Then you hear it goes thump, and everybody's just like, "What the fuck?" So they get closer to it, and it's a fucking raccoon that just fell out of a fucking tree, straight onto the fucking ground, right? And I guess the raccoon tries to go tries to go get itself off into a tree, and as it's running, it breaks its front two legs are broken, so it's like crawling. It's crawling on the floor to the tree trying to get up. But yeah, that was a gnarly sight to see.
Golly.
I I I ended up seeing the weirdest animal shit on TikTok as well. TikTok has this weird thing where it their for you page is for you, but you kind of question, why is this for me?
Okay, go into detail.
So yes, like something like this deer would show up and start doing something weird on my TikTok, and I'd be like, okay, cool, interesting. Why did you think I'd like this? I'm not saying I don't like it, but why did you think I like this?
That's great. That's funny. Um
My for you page be all over the place.
Same with my Instagram explore
Reels.
page. Well, the reels and the explore page, just in general. Like I'll just scroll through my homepage and like stuff on my homepage of people that I follow, and then all of a sudden, it'll my explore page will reset and it'll go to something that I just liked, even if it's just one like on one picture. And
They'll just throw it at you like, here, you like
yes,
this. This is your life now.
and real shit, I was with some friends like probably like a week ago, and I was scrolling through my homepage, and um, I saw a picture of one of my friends. She was at the beach, and
Yeah.
she posted a picture in her bikini and whatever, and I was like, oh, that's a nice view, nice bikini, like, and all of a sudden, I shit you not, I'm sitting there. There's people are everywhere around me, and all of a sudden I go to my explore page, and
Yeah,
all of a sudden it refreshes, and there's just just half naked women just posted as
all over your TikTok,
just pictures and pictures and
all over your
pictures
Instagram.
of just half naked women in bikinis, models, and I was like, "What?" And someone looked over at me. They were like, "Oh my god, Jay!" I was like, "No, it's not what you think." It was tough. It was tough. I have to admit, not one of my finest moments. Not one of my finest moments. Oh crap! I just want to copy this over. 'Cause I think this is a good image. This is a good one.
Jesus Christ, Jake. Jake, you have a rare skill. I will tell you that. You know how to find really cursed images.
I
Like what the hell?
love I love finding cursed images. They're so good. I love cursed images. Like
So
if you give me a library of just randomly selected cursed images, I that would be my humor for the rest of my life. I would be totally content with it.
like the only like no videos, no audio, just pure,
Yeah.
pure fucking shit post and cursed
Yeah,
image.
pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Dude, you'd be. Oh my. No way. Why is it doing that?
Oh my god, this is great. Okay, all right. So, new topic. Have you seen any really good movies lately?
I have not.
You have not.
The only movie I've seen recently is actually Encanto. Encanto was a great movie. I love that shit.
Encanto.
Yeah, Disney's Encanto. It's not because I'm Hispanic. It's mainly because it's a good fucking movie, and I'm Hispanic.
So, just the fact that it was a Spanish, is it what, like a Spanish heritage film?
Crap. Where is it from? Colombia, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
That's where these
Gotcha.
people are from. I don't want to be wrong, so let me just fact check this.
That's
Uh,
interesting though.
uh,
Is it like a dance? Like a musical?
um, so okay, let me give a brief overview, the worst overview of this movie. So it's this family who left one town, whose grandmother found like a magical house, right?
Uh-huh.
And every one of her kids end up having a a door appear, when their time of age comes, and when they open their door, they get a magic power.
Huh.
So one of them, her
Ah.
mood controls the weather. Another one can heal just by cooking food. Another one is powerful and strong. The other one right here, the bottom left corner, he could see the future. Everybody hates him because he tells them, "Hey, the bad shit's gonna happen to you." But the main character, right? She's one of the only people, or no, she's the only person in the family who didn't get a magical power when it was her time to open a door, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, she fucking sucks. um,
Loser.
fucking nerd. So the movie's about the house that they, got their magical powers from is kind of going, uh-oh, bye-bye, and everybody's losing their powers. So she's trying to get it down to the root of it. Like, why is everybody kind of losing their powers, and why is the house doing this? And the grandma's like, man, stay the fuck away. You need to stop with your not magical power having ass. And I don't know, it was very good. I really enjoyed Encanto. You I don't want to get it too much into the spoilers, but if you feel like, hey, I just want to have a nice little music chicks that say, bro.
This is
Oh man.
uh, Chick's gonna say, bruh, bruh,
Bruh, she will manhandle you, bruh, and I'm actually
bruh.
into that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That sounds like a good movie, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep,
This guy,
it's a wholesome movie.
this guy gets me though.
Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno.
And this shit gets me too. This shit's great. Um,
What about you? What's the movie you've been
so I
watching?
actually saw a really good movie the other day called Midsummer. Let's
Dude,
see.
I've wanted to watch that for a while. I'm just too much of a pussy to
It's
actually watch it.
it's
Is it scary?
really it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Let me see if I can get some images on here, show you. Okay, so basically it's about ooh, yikes. Okay, so yeah, it's actually a really complicated story. So these two people, the two main characters right here,
Yeah,
they decide to go on um a retreat to to another place.
yeah,
And this is a so before I talk about that, this movie is a indie movie. It's an independent film that just gained a massive popularity, and it was actually a well-funded film. Um, and so it has a lot of language. It has a lot of cultural language of I think it's New Zealand or something like that, but it's in that area. It's in that far European area. Um, and anyways, these two American people decide to take a trip to this area, and
yeah.
and they go on a tour with some other, you know, visitors. But they call themselves visitors, but like tourists, pretty much from other parts of the country. And uh, backstory on her, she had a tough life before coming to this coming on that tour trip. At the beginning of the film, I'm not gonna uh, uh, talk about too much, or um, or talk or open what's it? Spoilers. Yeah, I'm not gonna give too many spoilers, but she had a tough life. Uh, her sister, her mom, and her dad. Her sister killed the mom and dad and then killed herself. Uh,
Jesus.
it was very dark. It's right in the beginning of the film too, so it really sets the mood. Anyways, they go on this long. They have a he's kind of a emotionally distant ish boyfriend. He not really, but he's kind of an idiot. He kind of doesn't undersee things. He kind of doesn't put things together throughout the film. You're kind of like, wow, this guy's kind of an idiot. I would be questioned, literally would be questioning everything. But anyway, that's just my critique on the film. Um, but they end up meeting a bunch of other people from other different places, and they um, go on this tour basically, and they run into a cult. It's a pagan cult. Now, what this pagan cult does is pretty crazy. This pagan cult, uh, they have roles for certain people in certain ages, and their cutoff is like 73 or 74, where they actually murder. They actually tell the elders to kill themselves, or will kill you, to, I guess, keep the gene pool up and keep people coming in and stuff like that. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. And they eventually people start questioning the pagans. These Americans start questioning these pagans, and they end up offing these people one by one. And these deaths are sick. Like, you see one person that, like, their back has been completely, like, sewn out, like incision their back, their spine is ripped out, they're held up, and their lungs are being sprung up from behind them like wings. Like they've been ripped out of their body, but it's still like pumping and working. It's weird, weird as shit. Um,
That sounds weird as shit. Holy crap.
yeah, it's a really tough movie to watch. It's very graphic. They have these religious practices that are very, uh, uh, um, very, oof. The only word I can, very visceral, very grisly, and very graphic. That's the best way I could describe it because they make these people do so many weird things and quite literally they very traumatic stuff and it's they have
Crap.
yeah it was you would only have to just watch it to really understand the full grasp of how
So what you saying? This is family fun for the whole crew.
absolutely I'm
So
saying you can even let your kids watch this after they watch a good show of Power Rangers, you know?
Power Rangers ain't got shit on this.
Yeah, absolutely. This is
Man,
some.
fuck a Megazord. I want to see old people getting fucked up.
You literally see an old lady get pushed off a ledge and her head lands on a boulder and it splits open. And you see
Jesus.
her brains and guts and gib like just everywhere. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But yeah,
Sounds like
that was one movie that I watched. I don't think I want to watch it again. Um,
Jake. I have a question.
but what's up?
Do you have a letterbox?
I don't. What is that?
So let me make sure this is right. So a letterboxed it's letterbox with a D at the end. So you can go in there and keep track of the movies that you watch and actually put them on a scale. You can actually rate them, and you can follow other people, and people can see what you rated those movies.
Oh, oh, that's cool. Wow, I should definitely do that. I have a huge
I was
collection of
about to say
movies.
you should. I mean, you're like you're like the movie guy. You're the movie, the music, and the Power Rangers guy,
And the gun guy.
and the gun guy.
I just have a lot of different hobbies. I love,
You just really go in hard
yeah.
on stuff.
Well, I like stuff. I mean, I like to learn about just certain just things that. Well, I mean, I have a lot of interest. I find interest in a lot of things. I can easily find interest in something if I really, you know, someone pitches a good idea to me. So I'm like, yeah, let me
Yeah.
see it. Let me hear it. Um, so and I'm a big movie kind of guy. I love storytelling. And I love visuals. I love visuals. Some of my
What's your favorite all-time movie?
my favorite all-time movie would have to be Interstellar. I love Interstellar.
Interstellar.
But I would say I actually have three movies I would say that are probably my favorite. Um, Interstellar is definitely my top tier favorite. But let me put this one on the screen. Yeah, that's Interstellar. It's got Matthew McConaughey in it and Anne Hathaway. It's a Christopher Nolan film,
Mm.
which is the same people that did Inception and stuff like that. Um, another one of my favorites, is called Drive. Drive with Ryan Gosling. That's a good one. This is an amazing film. Let's see. There we go. And Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Sunshine's amazing. Sunshine movie. I love talking about these three movies because they are probably gonna be go or will stay my favorite films of all time. Um, if if I was stuck in a room with like And if I can only pick like 5 movies and for the rest of my life to watch, 3 of these
Those,
would
yeah, those three would be the first ones to
yeah.
make the cut.
Um I love talking about these movies because they're probably some of the probably most well-made movies, but still some of the most underrated films of all time. Well, maybe except for Interstellar. Interstellar is probably it's in the top 20 best movies of all time. Interstellar is probably just because it was made by a director that has very many movies that are in his top 20 movies of all time. Um,
So my three movies, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you these off the rip. So it would be my number one movie that I would always choose. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
hmm. Okay, that's a good one.
Dude,
That's a good one to like.
Tarantino, like, dude, anything Tarantino. 5 Tarantino movies, I will take them. But I'm not gonna keep Tarantino, you know, at the top. I'm not gonna keep doing Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
So number two, you know me, I love anime.
Yep.
I like anime bitches. But this is not an anime bitch. This is a anime girl. I like Spirited Away.
Really?
Spirited Away is such a freaking beautiful movie. Just
Wow.
the visuals, and it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know if have you ever watched Spirited Away?
I know about it.
So
I haven't seen it, but I know about it and I know how popular of a film it is.
okay, so Spirited Away about that girl. Um, let's see. I'm just gonna bring up some notes on my end. So her name is Chihiro, right?
Hmm.
So Chihiro and her parents are moving into a new city, and she's sad. She's like most little girls are, and on the way, the dad decides to take a shortcut. Oh, well, the shortcut leads them to the entrance of some kind of amusement park. So their dumbasses decide, hey, instead of turning around and actually going to our new home, let's walk through through the abandoned, theme park.
Hmm.
And that leads them to like this buffet of food, right?
Hmm.
And so the little girl's the only one that's making a little sense here. She's like, let's get out of here, let's go. And the dad's like, you know what, food, this is free, we'll just eat it. So him and the mother both just like gorge into this food. And they become pigs because the food was meant for the spirits that come out at night.
Hmm.
And that's just the start of it. It go they once they become pigs and she becomes an actual she's a human able to be in the spirit world without dying, um because of a spirit that has been watching over her since she was young. But it I mean, the visuals, the spirits, it's all pretty it's all pretty.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I love this movie to death. I will watch it countless times.
Yeah.
Um, and then
That's
I guess my third movie that I would watch, or like my other top third movie is God, this is gonna be a tough one because I told you I didn't want to put any more Tarantino, but I was literally thinking, yeah, I'll put Django up there, but that's Tarantino. So
yeah.
one movie I would say is It Man.
Hmm.
Yep, It Man. I love that shit. The kung fu movie.
Hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are
Yeah, all of those are fucking
yeah.
amazing pieces
Yeah,
of art.
these
I love wrestling. I love, MMA, and seeing something like this movie is fucking awesome. Like the see no, yes, it man. Yeah, I love it.
uh
That's my
yeah.
favorite.
Uh
No, but the scene where he's sitting there fighting for, a piece of bread and asking them to bring more people, and then he just decides to murk all these fools, and the last guy just gets 35, 45 rounds of his fist into his chest. That
Mm-hmm.
is so fucking badass.
Yeah, that's cool.
Donnie Yen, fucking badass.
Yeah, I know about uh all these movies too. And I would have to say I've seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and I have to say that is an incredible movie.
Dude,
Um,
just the ending scene alone with him and with Brad Pitt and
yeah,
the three.
yeah, it was crazy. Um,
Dude, I was watching that in the theater with my sister Bianca, and she like we were just like, holy shit, where in the fuck is this coming from? Like
yeah,
the whole movie really wasn't. It was, it had its crazy moments, but it wasn't all too crazy. But
yeah.
then,
Most of there was a lot of dialogue in the film too. You really had to kind of focus on some of the dialogue in certain sections.
but the ending scene, it just comes out of nowhere,
Yeah,
dude. It's like
yeah,
it's just like it's like you do have your crazy stuff like drugs and finding Bruce Lee and uh going to a cult ranch, but none of that compares to what happens at the end.
yeah. I agree. I haven't seen Spirited Away, but I know about the Miyazaki movies.
Yes,
I know about those.
yes,
And
those are beautiful movies.
on an related but unrelated note, my favorite anime is uh, Akira. I
Oh
l-
yes,
I
that's a
love
good one.
Akira. Akira is
That's a good.
awesome. Let me see if I can pull that one
Oh
up.
yes, you know the you've seen the what is it, the motorcycle slide,
Oh,
and countless movies being redone,
oh yeah, I
movies and
absolutely
shows.
iconic, iconic. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, what is happening? I think I broke it. I think I broke it.
You broke it.
I think I
It's
broke
like
it. Why is it loading? What's
too
it?
many good movies. They're like, what are we
Okay,
supposed to do with all these
undo.
movies?
Okay, yeah, undo. Okay, cool. What? No.
You know what? Another movie I'd probably put on there.
What?
Hardcore fucking Henry.
Hardcore Henry. Yes, absolutely.
Like I've never watched another first person movie like that, but that shit went too hard.
Let me see. Ah, yeah.
Yes, the iconic bike slide.
Yeah.
Like, dude, how can you not see that and like want to not just go on a motorcycle and do that shit?
Let me see. Hardcore Henry. Ah, haha, haha. Yeah, if I was, this would definitely be one of my five movies if if I had to only watch five.
Yeah, that would be one of your five.
Yes. Drive, Sunshine, and Hardcore Henry, definitely. Um,
Hell yeah.
because that movie is incredible. It's a completely shot in first person. It's an indie film. Well, I say indie. It's fucking Russian. It's a Russian film.
It's a Russian film.
It's a Russian film with Russian people, Russian actors, Russian location. Everything is everything is done the Russian way. And
Is it
it's
is it all in is it I can't remember. So everything is in English, right? It's not dubbed.
yeah, no, it's not dubbed. Everything is in English, but every one of them, they're all
Or-
Russian actors, like real Russian
Dude, I remember
actors.
the violence in that movie was
It
so
was
fucking
it's wild, ain't it? It's wild.
dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. Fun fact about let me pull Sunshine up. Fun fact about Sunshine. This was oh god. Um, you see that right there? Do you see where my
Yeah,
cursor is? That is Chris Evans.
I
This
see it. Wow.
this is a movie that came out in 2007. This was before Chris Evans became Captain America. And I will have to say, this was one of Chris Evans' most, his acting in this movie was some of the best acting I have ever seen from him until I watched some of those Marvel films. Um, some of his acting kind of died down a little bit in some of those Marvel films, especially some of the newer ones. But I think with Captain America, when the first Captain America and the second one, and even Civil War, like his acting was really really good. But this this movie is a very serious movie, and he plays a very very serious role in this film, and his overall acting and his method acting around how he does this whole sci-fi serious role. It was incredible, and that's Cillian Murphy too. He's an amazing actor too. I'm a big Cillian Murphy fan. Um, and
So
there's Rose Byron as well. She's pretty cool.
okay, so how many do I have left? So I have one more, or no, I have two more slots, right?
Yeah, you have two more slots. Yeah, unless
Okay,
you
so
unless you wanna. No, no, never mind. That was mine. We could cut that one off.
that was yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so slot number 3 for me. Obviously, you can't talk about the movie industry without the big hitters, right?
Uh huh.
Now, who are the biggest hitters in the movie industry than
Uh,
fucking Disney?
like, are you talking like in terms of like actors or directors?
Or in talks of movies in general. Like Disney is a powerhouse.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Disney is a
And
powerhouse.
then my favorite Disney movie of all time has to be Ratatouille.
No fucking way. Yes.
Ratatouille is probably one of the best things that Walt Disney, as a company, Walt Disney has come out with.
Mm-hmm.
Why? The music. I can still hear the music of Remy cooking that, or helping him, freaking, what was his name, Alfredo,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Helping Alfredo with his first soup, and you see Remy jumping over the soup, dropping in, salt, pepper, leaves, whatever the fuck he needed to put, and just the score of him, everything building up, and then stopping as soon as he realized, oh shit, Alfredo, or yeah, no, Linguini, that was his name,
Mm.
Linguini,
He said Alfredo.
Alfredo, no,
uh,
Linguini.
yeah.
As soon as he saw Linguini and the music stops, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
the French girl. I forgot. Damn. How do I say these are my favorite movies, but I don't know their names? So Ratatouille. Not the fucking dish. It made me want to try it though.
Talking about
It
this
made
chick?
it. Yes. Oh, she's a baddie. Ooh,
Is
she's a
she a little
baddie.
baddie for real?
Oh, dude, is she a baddie?
That's
Colette.
great.
That's what her name. Colette.
Ah,
Dog. Let me tell you something. Woke something in me, man. It woke something in me. I
that's
loved,
great.
but no,
Uh-huh.
um, that and the fact that it made me want to try something made of purely vegetables was crazy to me as a kid.
Yeah. God dang.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Damn.
Shardy.
Shardy going crazy, bro.
uh, oh yeah, and this guy. Ah, I forgot about this guy. Mm.
Who's this guy? Anton Ego. Hell yeah.
Ah, yeah, this guy.
What? He kind of built like you, Jake.
Hey, bro. I'm glad I cut that away. uh, uh, that's great.
So
Actually, I'm really glad you said that because some of the uh not the not Anton or anything like that, but Ratatouille was made in 2007, which
yeah.
is the same year as Sunshine.
Oh, look, we
So,
got connecting dots here.
which in my opinion, the year 2007 was probably one of the best years in terms of uh, everything, basically, in terms of
Yeah.
movies, games, um, uh, some music, especially with cars and stuff like that too. Some of my favorite cars are some of my dream cars are were first like made in 2007 and stuff like that. And 2007 was just such a strong year for the world. And that was when things like the 360 was getting popular and the PS3 and Blu-ray started coming along, and Blu-ray was the next thing in television history. And uh, all these movies, Ratatouille, Sunshine. Let me look at a list of 2007 movies, because those were list of
You do that, and then I'm gonna
2007.
think of like, what is my last one? Because there's some good
Yeah,
ones I
you
can
gotta think
put
of
in
the
there.
last one.
This one has
Yes.
to be like a top movie.
Oh man, yes. Okay. Yeah, here's a lot of them. Shooter, the Mark Wahlberg
Shooter.
movie. Uh,
Yes.
Spider-Man 3. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's
Pretty
a pretty good movie.
pretty
I
underrated, I think.
I Am Legend.
Dude, I fucks with I Am Legend
Yeah,
so hard.
the original Transformers.
Really?
Yeah. Super bad.
Huh.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Dude, that shit made me cry as a
Yeah.
kid.
Fuck that movie.
Fuck that
Um,
movie.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. That was a good one. Um, oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. At World's End.
Oh, yes.
Ghost Rider. That was a good one.
I had fun with the Ghost Rider.
Let's see.
Man, it's a tough thing to come up with this last spot because I want to put so many freaking Tarantino movies here. Like,
Ooh,
I'm looking at this list. I want to put Django. I want to put Inglorious Bastards. I want to put Kill Bill. I want to put
um,
Pulp Fiction.
pick a movie that you wouldn't mind having on replay
I wouldn't mind having
for
on replay.
24 hours. Ooh, 28 weeks later. That was 2007 as well. Bro, that was a good one.
Really?
That's
Mm.
such a good movie. Trick or Treat. Halloween 2. No Country for Old Men. Wow.
Dude, oh man, oh that might take it. Oh shit.
Hot
I remember liking
Fuzz.
that movie so
No
oh,
way. And
what?
Wreck. Ooh. You ever seen Hot Fuzz?
Oh, with what's his name?
Yeah, Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The
I think
2007.
I think I liked Shaun of the Dead more.
I love Shaun of the Dead. That was so funny. Um,
Remember when they're in the they're in the bar or in the pub and they're like, somebody kill the queen.
yeah, what broke me as a kid was the scene where uh after he wakes up and he's doing his daily morning routine, and
You just see people
he
getting fucked up by
yeah,
zombies.
and he walks into the to the convenience store, and he's looking at his favorite drink, and you hear him slip on what's blood, and he keeps on walking while everybody's getting just fucking bodied around him. That shit was
People just
hilarious.
dropping
The
everywhere.
the his slip from the blood really, like, that broke me. That broke me because all you hear is just the blood, and it's great. It's great.
Okay, so I think I've came up with number five.
All right, hit me.
And this might be a weak number five, but it's my number five.
Okay.
And I think that's all that matters. What other movie would I want to watch? I wouldn't mind being in a rotation of five other than Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump,
Really?
I love Forrest Gump. I
Huh.
loved it every year because in when is it in middle school they kept playing it like towards the end of the year. They would play that. They would play Remember the Titans. They
Yeah.
they would play Radio. Radio was a great movie.
Ah, yeah.
But no, anytime they played Forrest Gump, I was like, freak yes. Why?
Really?
Because I liked history movies.
Huh.
So
That's really cool.
and then you got Lieutenant Dan and and Bubba.
Hmm. Yeah.
You have trifling hoes like Jenny.
Ah, fuck her, dude.
I
Trifling
will
ass
say
bitch,
I
dude.
do like I always liked their use of Leonard Skinner on that scene where she's about to kill herself. But I was like, I mean, just the entire movie as a whole, it's like it's just amazing to me.
That's cool. I'm
Where
not gonna lie.
it's just this guy, this simple guy, being like a part of maybe some of the most important parts of that time in history. It's freaking hilarious. The fact that one of the corniest jokes they told. Remember, he's about. I think he was starting to run, right, and he gets mud on his face. So a guy's like, I'm trying to think of the next biggest thing that we can put, everywhere. And he just takes a towel or something from the guy, rubs his face in it, and it's just that fucking smiley face.
Hmm.
It was not. It didn't even. It didn't even look like he rubbed his face in it. It looks like he plastered some
Yeah.
mud on there, drew that fucking smiley face, and guess what? The guy became fucking rich. He made the most widely used smiley face ever, and all because of Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just fucking hilarious to me. So that's my five. So do
That's
you want to end this
cool.
podcast on your fifth movie that you would bring onto this deserted island?
Yes, I do. Uh, oof, man, that's a
I know
really crap.
it's a tough pick, man.
That's a
Tough pick. I had to
really oof.
I had to really dig deep into there. Like I feel like with my five, you got your mixture of, you know, your mixture of lighthearted humor, action and crude comedy and
Yeah.
beautiful, animation.
Yeah. Ooh, man. Oh gosh. That's a tough. That's a hard one for me. Jeez. I have my collection of movies over here to my right, and I'm kind of just skimming through it right now. Um.
Your mountainous wall of movies.
Yeah. Ooh. Golly, I'm trying to find some of the ones that I love. My singles. I'm looking at my collections of series, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're choosing specific single movies. Um, yeah, God, that is a tough one. But I would probably have to say, damn, I don't know, Alonzo. I really don't know, cause
Dude, come on. This look, I was able to rack my brain of like every Tarantino movie that I ever love, every, Disney movie I've ever loved, and kind of compile a list. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with these five being my you're stuck on an island forever. So, number five. I'll pick it for you.
no. Okay, okay, you pick for me.
Big ass spiders. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not
Okay, big ass. That's yeah, big ass spiders. We watched
that
that and we fucking loved it, didn't we?
dude. If we should do a review on it.
I agree. I agree. Let's do a whole podcast on just that of that.
Just let's just take a podcast and just
I
review the entirety of the movie, just synopsis and everything.
ooh, actually, you know what? I actually just found it. Okay. All right. All
Okay,
right.
let's go with it.
Are you ready? You're not gonna.
Let me guess it, okay? Let me guess it. Let me get three questions out, and after these three questions, I'm gonna try to make my guess, okay?
Okay.
So, is it a movie from the 2000s?
It is not.
Okay. Is it an action movie?
Action adventure. Yeah.
Action adventure. Okay. Is it The Princess Bride?
No,
Damn,
no, but that is a good one though. That's a good movie.
that was a good shout. Okay,
Okay, are you ready?
yeah. Let's see. What is it? Twister.
Yep. Because
Huh.
Twister was made in 1996, and I was born on that year. And
Let's go.
when ever s-
Hashtag 90s babies.
and um and ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be a storm chaser. And
A storm chaser.
I always
Was
thought this
there a
movie
show?
was I always thought this movie was amazing.
Wasn't there a like a Discovery show called
Oh
Storm
yeah.
Chasers?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Um
I think my year got you beat.
no, you do. That is a very impressive your selection is very impressive. I have to admit that yours has definitely
'Cause
got me beat. I'm more of
you got
I'm more of a drama and action kind of guy, but you definitely got me beat on
I mean
variety.
you got my year you got Event Horizon, Titanic, Starship Troopers. I know what you did last summer. Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
Men in Black. Holy shit.
Oh
The Fifth
shit.
Element.
Oh fuck, dude. Those are good movies,
And
dude.
look, here's the best one: Batman and Robin.
Ooh, don't even get me started, man. Whew, wow. Yeah,
Yeah, because we're
absolutely.
gonna. If I get you started, we're gonna be here for another hour. So,
Yeah. Okay.
so Twister.
Yes. So um we could probably make a podcast on why these are our favorites sometime in the future, but I want us to make a really long it'd be a long one. It'd be a long one, so you'd have to sit down and talk about it for a while.
Yeah.
But I want to break down and talk about all every single Call of Duty game.
Oh man.
Yeah, that would be wild. It would
Okay.
probably be of upwards of like maybe like it'll be over an hour. It'll be an over an hour for sure.
Over an hour
But
because
we would
this is too
do
much to go into.
yeah. But it's not going to be an in-depth analysis of it. It'd be just like a kind of like a we didn't like this game because of this, but we liked this, but we liked it because of this. This is redeemable, but this is also a game breaker for
Yeah.
me and stuff like that. So I think that'd be really fun. Um,
All right. Well, I'm glad we've started Noggins. I think this is gonna take
yeah.
off into something beautiful. Hopefully we can get some branding and stuff down. But
Um,
um,
I think should it be with our noggins combined? With our noggins combined, we are Captain Planet.
I mean that could be our tagline. Because I mean, if we're gonna call our podcast that, that's gonna be really crazy to remember. Like, hey, you heard this podcast with our noggins combined?
So we should just say just noggins.
I feel like noggins is pretty good.
The way you
I
say it
actually
is
like it.
so
I
fucking good.
I like noggins.
Okay, all right, noggins. Cool. All right, done. All right, well, this
Sweet.
was our first Noggins podcast, and I'm excited to where this is going to go. We will update our podcasts. Um, uh, I don't know if we want to do it like weekly or we can just do it whenever we want to, because really, this is just something we could have fun with.
Yeah,
And
this is just a starting out point. But
if we decide to just we want to do another one tomorrow, shit, yeah, we'll do another. We'll do another one. I'll schedule it for 2 days out. As terms of uploading it.
alrighty.
Well,
Well,
that ends it from here. Say bye,
see you
Alonzo.
on the next one.